What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have a very special guest, my boyfriend, who has helped create this little filming space. So
hi, how are you?
Okay,
wait,
Jeffree
no.
Star. Wrong video. Today, my boyfriend is here to endure some slight torture. We are doing a Let's Get Steamy Part 2, except today we are focusing on just the ACOTAR series, because if you have not read the ACOTAR series, I don't know what to tell ya. It's a little steamy, it's a little, hot. So I figured it would be the perfect series to torture my boyfriend with. So let's start with A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Are you gonna just read like a quote or a paragraph? Or
It's probably gonna be like a little paragraph. Is that cool with you?
I mean...
Is that too much for your attention span?
Nah.
She asked me not to be gentle with her either, he snarled, his teeth bright in the moonlight. He brought his lips to my ear. I would have been gentle with you, though. I shuddered as I closed my eyes. Every inch of my body went taut as his words echoed through me. I would have had you moaning my name throughout it all, and I would have taken a very, very long time, Feyre. He said my name like a caress, and his hot breath tickled my ear. My back arched slightly.
That's some foreplay over here again, like... He dirty. What is that?
He chuckled bitterly. The moonlight turned his eyes to the color of leaves in shadow. More, I wanted the hardness of his body crushing against mine. I wanted his mouth and teeth and tongue on my bare skin, on my breasts, between my legs, everywhere. I wanted him everywhere. I was drowning in that need.
Sarah J. Maas! What kind of smut, what kind of dirt is this? That's nasty. That's not YA.
It's not YA. It's not a YA series.
Oh, it's not?
It's NA. It's new adult.
Oh. Well, I understand now. Damn!
Next, A Court of Mist and Fury. Fury. I couldn't breathe hard enough, fast enough, as Rhys withdrew his fingers, pulling back so I could meet his stare. He said, I wanted to do that when I felt how drenched you were at the Court of Nightmares. I wanted to have you right there in the middle of everyone, but mostly I just wanted to do this. His eyes held mine as he brought those fingers to his mouth and sucked on them, on the taste of me.
Let me just say, damn! Like, damn! That's raunchy.
Second scene from A Court of Wings and Ruin. The first lick of Rhysand's tongue set me on fire. I want you splayed out on the table like my own personal feast. He growled his approval at my moan, my taste, and unleashed himself on me entirely. A hand pinning my hips to the table, he worked me in great sweeping strokes, and when his tongue slid inside of me, I reached up to grip the edge of the table, to grip the edge of the world that I was very near to falling off.
Damn, boy! So is this like allowed? Is this like considered porn?
No?
That's kind of book porn.
I mean...
That kind of, I feel like if you like,
It's new
really
adult.
if you really think about it though, does that have anything to do with the plot?
I mean...
That's nasty. That's freaky. That's freaky leaky. Sarah J. Maas need to tone it down a little bit.
The two in this last book aren't the steamiest.
That's the steamiest?
So this book is actually like the steamiest out of the entire series. Like this is this.
This is this?
This is it. Like this book did that.
That book drenched.
Very drenched indeed. It was actually kind of hard. I don't know. I haven't read this in over a year. It was kind of hard to find some steamy scenes in this book. I don't know why. So these are pretty tame. I stroked my hand over him once, twice, luxuriating in the feel of him and knowing he was here. We were both here, safe. Then I echoed the movement with my mouth. His growls of pleasure filled the tent, drowning out the distant cries of the injured and dying. But I tasted Reese, worshipped him with my hands and mouth, and then my body.
So he's like an animal in the bed. I'm getting this, like, you know, he growls and like he grunts and stuff, and I'm like, he a freak in the sheets and a man in the streets. Is he a man in the streets?
I mean, he's tough.
Is that he is?
I think. I'm trying to figure out where to start.
I almost fell. Give it to me. That's what she said.
My mate just came up behind me and slid his arms around my waist, pressing a kiss to my neck. Would you like someone to join us in bed, Feyre, darling? My skin stretched tight over my bones at the tone, the suggestion. You're incorrigible. I think you'd like two males worshipping you. My toes curled.
A threesome?
That's what they said.
What'd she say?
My toes curled. That's what she did.
So she's down? Yeah.
She's down.
Did she get down?
Does she get down? She did in the last scene.
With two dudes?
Oh, no. So yeah, like I said, it was kind of hard to find. Jesus Christ. That's all I have for you today. What are your thoughts?
You kind of broke me in on the first video.
Mm-hmm.
So some of this stuff was freaky. Like, is that book material or? And you broke me in on the first video, but the second video is like, it's steamy, it's hot, it's nasty, it's like things you don't talk about.
Usually.
Usually. I mean, unless you're that comfortable with someone, but.
I mean, there's hardcore smut in books sometimes. Like
that's some of the stuff that I've never even heard in any of the reviews. Like, never have I ever. Have you mentioned it? Now I'm like wondering why you love it so much.
The characters are really great.
Oh yeah, they are.
That's all we have for today. Let me know if you enjoyed this part 2. Do you like to see my boyfriend squirm as much as I enjoy watching him squirm? He's just so easily...
I'm like, that's not a book though. A book is like, you know, a story, not...
And just to give you guys a little taste or a little preview, for my part 3, I'm thinking about doing like...
50 Shades of Grey. You should read that.
I think that's like erotica. I think. I don't know. I'm not very well versed in the different genres, subgenres of romance. Is that romance?
Okay, yeah.
I am going to be doing fan art. Steamy, bookish fan art. So we're gonna have visuals. You're gonna see what the book community thinks about these steamy scenes, how they bring them to life a little bit. So of course, if you have any suggestion of some steamy fan art of popular books, definitely tweet at me or DM me because I'm gonna need some help. I'd love your input on what are some of your favorite steamy fan art pieces. Thank you so much, boyfriend, for being a guest star and for enduring the things I put you through. I appreciate it. My name is Elle. We got pretty steamy, and we'll see you in next time's video.